Guys, I need help. I have a girlfriend and she is wonderful, but sometimes I feel like I want a boyfriend. I'm a straight man, but when I watch MLM stuff and I'm like, damn, two men kissing. Kinda hot if you ask me. I don't know if this means I'm gay. I don't want to break up with my girlfriend because she's very nice. But sometimes I can't help but look at a guy's bakery. Is this a lavender marriage?
Or is this normal?
Help?
Hi guys, I'm Q. I'm 18 years old and I'm a pro gooner. Like okay, I got some stuff, right? But I always forget to charge it all the way, so it's never fully charged. The other night, I finally fully charged it, and oh my god. Let me say it was literally everywhere. Like my whole world got rocked and I was alone. Like okay, my boyfriend went asleep because he had a long day, but I was pent, So he fell asleep and I was like, you know what? I'm whipping it out. Not even like 5 minutes, and I was already done. And yeah, I sent him an audio. And yeah, he loved it. Anyways, that's my first post. Cue out.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah. I just want to rant about my crush. I swear he is the sweetest soul I've met. I sit next to him in science class and oh my god. His voice is so dreamy I could melt. My friends laugh when they see him, cause they know I like him, and when they do, he seems sad. But I really hope that he will like me back if I ask him out. We have a science project for over the summer, and he's my partner. It's the only way that I will be able to talk to him though. But that's the end of this rant. I'll update tomorrow. Sarah out.
Can we talk about how draining it is to have a hot and cold friend? Like one day you're happy around me, the next you act like you hate my guts, and it changes so fast. Not like mood swings, like screaming and yelling at me, but then 5 seconds later, you're asking why I've gone quiet and acting all caring, like I don't mind mood swings. I get them, it's normal. I mean, like, full 180 seconds, and I don't know how to help or what I've done wrong, and it terrifies me because I hate the thought that I've done something but I can't fix it. Anyway, bye bitches, X.
Having a crush on someone that you don't even talk to is literally the most frustrating thing ever. Like I have a guy friend who is friends with him, but I've only muttered maybe a word to him. Like TF am I supposed to do? I hardly know him to. He could have a GF and I don't even know. We made eye contact 3 times the other day, and now I'm scared he thinks I'm weird. Like I would be more than happy with just being friends with him. I also don't want to tell my guy friend because if I tell him, my crush is going to find out in like a week. It literally happens every single time I like someone. Does anyone have any advice?
Oli, pues ahora no será un Storytime. ¿O sí? Bueno, pues como les dije que a los 30K haría face reveal y llegamos toca cumplir, así que bajen sus expectativas a cero, porque todo lo que digo yo es completamente humor. Que veo que así como muchas personas se lo toman a mal, muchas personas lo entienden y les gusta, y otras que de plano no lo entienden y se lo toman literal, pero bueno, ya por fin me van a dejar en paz con el famoso comentario.
Necesito face reveal. Wow, wow, wow. Me urge que muestre la cara. Muy guapo. Y nunca muestra la cara.
Ya por fin se les va a cumplir. Y bueno, soy este... ¿A poco creyeron que era esa obra de arte? Pues no, ahora sí, este soy yo.
I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me.
Y ya porque me da pena, bye.
We broke up 3 fucking years down the goddamn drain because of a stupid little TikTok account. So for some context, watch part 1. He found this account, texted me, I found your little TikTok, we're over, then blocked me. I deck what to do with myself and it's only been 2 days. Like, what do you mean I had you every day since we were 12? And now, 3 years later, I'm just supposed to forgive and forget. Like, no, hun, you're my baby boy. I don't want to forget you. I don't even care how cringe that sounds. But now, I can tell everybody how bad he treated me, Ike. Whoopee. And he comes back to Jersey in 2 weeks. And he asked if he can show up to my house to get his hoodies back. Which I understand he wants his stuff, like I want my bracelets back. But if I see his handsome face, I'm gonna start weeping at his feet. And I feel like doing a lot. Anyways, I'ma go cry. Bye, guys.
Updating.
So I met this guy at a friend's house today. He's bisexual, and when I told him my girlfriend and I were having issues, he said he could treat me much better. I'm gonna call my girlfriend Cherry. For context, I think Cherry is cheating on me. She changed her password from my birthday to the day. Her and her friend met. She also keeps getting Snapchats from this friend who I'm gonna call Mango. She told me Mango was a girl, but when I checked the snaps, Mango was sending her it was a guy. She told me it was a girl and it was just her boyfriend snapping her as a joke.
Jerry is also very homophobic and a Trump supporter.
So I can't really tell her about my feelings. I don't even really know if I'm bi-curious or not. But the comments on my last video said the closet is glass. What do I do? Tell me if you guys want more updates or if I should just leave it here.
Okay, so like I want to talk about my crush. The only I'm a guy. Okay, I know it sounds like a girl. I'm a guy. So voice changes. So just that. But like, okay, so we've been friends for like 5 years, and I was liked her for like 4, right? And I think she likes me, but it's like mixed signals, you know, cause like a couple of days we were hanging out, and I got to lay on her lap. I mean, like, there was a pillow in between my head and her lap, but I got to lay on her lap. When she played up my and we watched TV. You're watching White Chicks, it was fun. So like, I think she does, and she talks about this guy she likes. And it sounds like it's me, but she won't tell anybody who it is, like, at all. So I think it is. And like, I asked her out one time 3 years ago, but she said no. That was 3 years ago, so I still have hope that she'll say yes. That's really it though. Thanks for listening. Wow.
Porque nadie habla de lo culero que se siente no saber expresarse. Cuando te sientes de la verga, no te sale ni una lágrima de tanto que reprimiste tus emociones. Quieres contarle a alguien, pero sientes que ya tienen suficientes problemas como para resolver los tuyos. O también cuando te agarran de psicólogo y te cuentan sus problemas, sabiendo que ni tú puedes con los tuyos, pero los ayudas porque quisieras que hicieran lo mismo por ti. O también cuando sientes que estás siendo mala amiga o mala novia, le quieres preguntar a alguien si realmente lo eres de tan frustrada que estás. Y también nadie habla del estrés y frustración que te dan en la escuela cuando todos están gritando y están parados mientras tú te sientes de la verga y sientes esas malditas ganas de llorar sin parar, pero te da miedo expresar esa frustración porque luego piensan que es para llamar la atención, pero no es así. A veces no entienden que somos humanos y también llega un punto que te frustras, quieres llorar o también actúan como si ellos nunca hubieran llorado en su vida.
Part 3. Freaky warning. After a while, we went back to our tents, me and Ethan in ours, and my best friend and her girlfriend in the one right beside ours. We cuddled, chatting about what we did earlier, and how much I had drank. He said, "To be honest, I expected you to handle your drinks better." I said, "And why is that?" In a joking way, off course. It was obvious. I am a 6-foot, pretty masculine-looking guy. And no, I'm not really muscular, but I have some muscle. I don't think anyone would look at me and expect me to be a massive lightweight, but I carried on playing dumb to tease him when suddenly we heard some noises, freaky noises, coming from my best friend and her girlfriend's tent. We decided to leave them be and go somewhere else till they were done. I'm such a good friend, I know.
Sorry, y'all, but I don't want the video to be over 1 minute, so... Part 4.
Part 2 of what happened. It was fucking horrible. First of all, thanks to everyone who commented advice. So today I was like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna tell Emily I'm gay. Like, actually do it. I planned this little picnic BCIDK. I thought soft vibes are easier to come out. Like, here's some food and trauma lol. We get there. I lay out the blanket. We got lemonade. She goes, "This is the cutest thing ever, OMG," and immediately cuddles up next to me. And I'm just sitting there like, just tell her that you like men. But did I say it? No. No, I did not, because apparently I have the courage of a soggy paper towel. Every time I tried to say something, I'd panic and be like, haha, do you want another cookie? Sir, this is not the time for snacks. And then, guys, she kissed me. She kissed me. Like for real. Not a little tee-hee kiss. Like full-on movie scene, slow motion, dramatic music playing in the background type kiss. And I just sat there like, this is it. This is how I die. I tried to pull back, but she kissed me harder and I just gave up. Like my soul left my body and I was like, okay, this is my life now. I used mouthwash the second I got home. Brushed my teeth so hard I unlocked a new level of depression. I feel so bad, bro. She's genuinely so sweet and she doesn't deserve this fake dating disaster I've created. I can't keep doing this. I'm tired of lying to her. I need to grow some gay courage and tell her, like actually. No more excuses. Anyways, if y'all don't hear from me again, assume I've changed my name and moved to another school. Goodbye. Pray for me and buy me some mouthwash.
Oli, esto no es un story time, pero quería saber si soy el único al que le pasa. Yo sé que no soy el único porque según mis cálculos en el mundo, hay 8.062 miles millones de personas, sin contar a los que están naciendo en este momento. Y si en dado caso llego a ser el único, me harían sentir más especial, guapo, único, auténtico e inigualable. Bueno, ahora sí, me refiero a cuando estás chingue y chingue que quieres una pareja y cuando la tienes es como si ya quisieras terminar con todo a los 3 días. Por ejemplo, cuando te gusta alguien y estás duro y dale con esa persona que te gusta, que te encanta, que la amas, que la adoras, que te tiene enamoradísimo. Pero cuando por fin te hace caso, es como si dejaras de sentir todo lo que sentías antes que empezaras a hablar con esa persona o a conocerse. La verdad no sé si es porque idealizo mucho a la persona, porque simplemente no conectas, porque no supero a mi primer amor, o tal vez porque no sea la persona indicada y no me vengan a funar diciendo que porque ando buscando pareja si ni siquiera he superado a alguien. No, yo no estoy buscando pareja ni tratando de olvidar a esa persona con alguien. Al final de cuentas, la única relación entre comillas que he tenido ha sido con esa persona y ya han pasado varios años que yo no formalizo con nadie por ese mismo motivo. Por eso se los comento a ustedes, porque sé que les encanta escuchar el chisme y van a sacar sus conclusiones. Capaz dejé todo mi amor en una persona que ya no me quedo para más. Broma, broma, jajajaja. O tal vez me dejaron con el bloqueo emocional a todo lo que da, que no creo, la verdad, me niego a creer que tengo eso. Bueno, solo eso. Bye.
I'm super fucking disappointed in everyone who made Lux quit. How does one even find joy in bullying a 15-year-old boy? A literal child. The reason he made his account in the first place was because he couldn't talk about his feelings to anyone where he's from. So he turned to the internet, thinking people wouldn't judge him and give him advice. But no, some people decided to be assholes and bullied him for it, and just started saying some fucked up shit to him. I hope the people who hurt Lux are grieving with what they caused to happen. And what confused me the most is what even possesses people to bully and shit talk on other people. Like you're not gaining shit from anything you're doing. The only thing you're gaining is the title of being an asshole and a horrible human being. You're not cool, you're not powerful, you're not anything, you're just a shitty person with a shitty personality. You made a child quit what he loved doing. How the fuck do you find pleasure in that? It's just so stupid what people nowadays find joy in. And what I hate the most is that bullying is so normalized, and especially calling people slurs. None of that should ever be normalized, especially if it's being told to children. I'm genuinely so disappointed in this generation, the parents who birthed these kids obviously taught them no manners, and especially no respect for others around them. I really hope that Lux is doing all right, and Jakob too, because everything happening right now for both of them is just TOOMUCH to be dealing with, especially at their age. No one at this age should be having to deal with this extent of bullying and hatred from people who don't even know their whole life story. And Lux has every right to not tell and prove to you guys that he's from Russia. And what does it matter? Where he's from, there's still other states that don't support LGBTQ people, and there's a lot more to the whole situation, and I spoke about it in my other video. But I just wanted to come on here and say my thoughts about what happened, and I really and truly hope Lux is able to heal and put this stuff behind him sometime soon. And Jakob too. Hopefully, they can have a happy relationship with each other, and these stupid people on the internet can leave them alone and just let them be. That's all. Bye, guys.
Okay, so I just got back from work, and Maya wasn't there. So I didn't get to see my glorious queen today, but that's okay. That's probably for the better. Anyway, so I was thinking all day, and I'm so confused, because for all my life, I've liked guys. But I think I might like Maya. But she's the only girl I've ever liked, which is weird. All my friends rave about their boyfriends, so I dated guys too, even when I didn't even like them. But I think I was mostly just playing Boyfriend Simulator on hard mode because my friends were all doing it. They'd be like, oh my god, he's so cute, I miss him already. And I'd be like, yeah, totally, haha. I also feel things, definitely. I dated one guy just because he had a skateboard and I thought that was supposed to make my heart flutter or something. Instead, I just got secondhand road rash and emotional detachment. But with Maya, I actually laugh, and I actually have a good time. And even though I basically just met her, I feel closer to her than my actual friends. And I want to be around her more than I want to be around anyone else, which is kind of a big deal for someone who pretends to go to the bathroom just to scroll alone in peace. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not straight, but I don't know what I am. And I need to label things. I need to know what drawer the feelings go in so I can close it and pretend I'm fine. And straight? Straight is easy. Straight is the default setting. No questions, no spiral, no crisis in the break room over a pretty girl's hair clip. But this doesn't feel fake. This feels real. And also terrifying. But also kind of warm? Safe. Maybe I could actually just be happy. Okay, please help me Jules out.
Guys, help? I have a crush on this girl and we're in the same friend group. And before the holiday she was really clingy and cute. And during P she would just not let go of me. The teacher said get into groups of 2. And this beautiful girl quite literally didn't let me go until we were partners. Like I don't know if she's just being friendly because she says she's straight but IDK. Anyway, I have a sleepover with her. Tomorrow I'll say more then. Val out 3.
Okay, so I just made this account to rant about my life and love life BC. I don't have anyone to talk to. So I really like this guy at my school, and I genuinely think he's really cute and stuff. But plot twist, he used to be really mean to me back then and bullied me. Well, not anymore, and has been nicer. Maybe a little too nice now, which is weird BC. He used to be so open about hating me. Also, he basically has no other social media apps besides Discord BC of... Actually, I don't know. Probably because of strict parents, or he does not want to. Anyways, back to the topic. Even though all my friends tell me not to engage with him, I still can't help the crush I have on him. And I'm trying to get over him. But I hate his stupid cuteness. It's the summer, so I don't see him in real life anymore. But now he messages me through his only social media app. He also downloaded a game he used to hate just to play with me. I just think it's a bit unusual, especially with the background of bullying we have together. But anyways, first video.
Bye. Okay, so I'm not gay. Like, I'm not. I literally had a boyfriend in 9th grade for 3 weeks. He wore Axe body spray and we kissed once behind the science wing. So obviously not gay. Anyway, this summer I got a job at this camp because I needed money and my mom said I lacked discipline, which was honestly rude, but whatever. And on the first day I show up and guess who's also there? Let's call her Maya. Blonde, popular, voted best smile in the yearbook. Has that girl next door look, but also probably has enemies. She's like Sunshine if Sunshine wore tiny tank tops and had perfect eyeliner in 90-degree heat. And we're co-CITs. Like, every shift. Together. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna hate her. But then she offered me gum and called my water bottle aesthetic, which made my stomach flip. But I'm not gay. Anyway, day 2. She ties my friendship bracelet for me because my nails are too long. She literally says, "Here, I got you," and takes my wrist gently like some sort of rom-com lead, and I forget how to breathe for 43 seconds. But I'm not gay. Then she starts doing this thing where every time I say something even remotely funny, she laughs like I'm the most hilarious person alive. Like, girl, calm down. I literally just said the word snacksident. But also, like, please never stop. One time she tucked my hair behind my ear because it was getting in my eyes. I almost passed away. Right there. On the dirt path between archery and canoeing. Rip me. She made me a keychain with my name in beads. She put a little heart on it. Just casually. A heart. Who does that? And now we do this thing where we share a Gatorade like it's totally normal. Like, our lips have been in the same place multiple times. This is fine. Yesterday she said, "You're like really cool. I wish we hung out more at school." And I went, "Ha, yeah, me too," in the voice of a Victorian orphan girl seeing sunlight for the first time. But like, it's not that deep. We're just friends and I'm not gay. Right?
So hi guys, I don't know why I'm doing this. I just saw some guys uploading videos on TikTok talking about their love life and I just had to say this. Okay, so there's this one guy. He's not really just a guy because he's my bully. I don't understand him. He's been bullying me for years. He hurts me, splashes water on me, taking my money away, and all kind of stuff. So what I'm saying that a few days ago there was a party that my friend threw. Of course I was invited because he was my best friend after all. The problem was, I didn't know that my bully also came. So there I was, at the party just having fun, and suddenly, he comes in with his usual cocky friend group. I wanted to leave immediately, but my best friends held me back. And because I didn't want to upset him, I stayed. So after a while, I was pretty drunk, actually. We played spin a bottle. I knew this was not a good idea, but I did it anyway. So we sit there in a circle. My bully the opposite of me. He was staring into my soul the whole time. Like, do I have something on my face? Why are you looking at me? After some rounds, it was finally my turn. I was definitely nervous, but I did it anyway. So the bottle keeps spinning, and yeah, of course it landed on him. I look up at him, and he was already staring at me with a smirk on his face, which I hate. I wanted to refuse, but it was either kissing him or drinking a whole bottle of vodka. So obviously I couldn't refuse, because I didn't want to get even more drunk. So I did something which I definitely regret. I just got up and walked over to him, grabbing him by the collar and just kissing him. I didn't think it was a problem because it was the rule of the game. But what I didn't expect was that he was kissing me back. If I didn't pull back, he would probably be kissing me even with his tongue. I was so shocked, and everyone too, that I just couldn't take it, and I run out. I heard him yelling after me, but I just couldn't take this anymore. It was too embarrassing for me. So some days later at school, everyone was just staring at me like I'm some freak for kissing him. I was drunk. I didn't even remember until my best friend told me, and I swear I could have just drowned right there. In science class, our teacher did some project, and obviously I got paired up with him. I mean, how bad is my luck? Why is this happening to me? So after class, he walked up to me and whispered into my ear, "Come meet me tomorrow at my house after school," and then he just left. I don't know what to do anymore, and I just can't understand this. Anyways, thank you for listening, and please just help me.
Luca haters are actually crazy. I know not a lot of people will see this, but he's done nothing but prove himself to everyone. If you don't believe him, just simply block him. It's not difficult. He's not even talking so people get off to it. He's not making content for straight women like some MLM fanfic. He's venting and talking about his feelings and own experiences that's going on in his life. And trying to be funny and freaky about it, not to mention already explaining why when he shouldn't have to. He is a 15-year-old that is already going through stuff, and people just have to make it worse on him. Then the DTH threats, telling him to keys, and CT himself is actually so out of my mind. You just have to be a very ignorant and small-minded person to hate on. A teenager, a child, for talking about his boyfriend, love life, his own life, experiences, and most importantly, venting. Like if someone were venting to you, you wouldn't tell them that it's fake to their face. You wouldn't tell them the keys or just CT themselves, so why do it online? It's actually such a surprise to me that either someone younger or worse, older, or anyone would tell someone to do that. And in my opinion, that's embarrassing overall to actually say that to a teenager already struggling. So instead of worrying about not believing and making such a big deal about whether Luca and Jakob are real or not, they are real. Maybe consider getting a job or a better life. Perhaps even touching grass, because what you are doing is embarrassing. Get professional help instead of hating on someone, expressing his feelings. Also, just because someone can speak another language, doesn't mean they aren't the ethnic origin or race they say they are. Luca and Jakob are Russian, even showing notebooks and texts in Russian, saying someone isn't the race they say they are, just because they speak a different language, is about the most ignorant thing I've ever heard. It's called being bilingual. If you don't know what it means, search it up. Or don't. I don't care. In the end, this shouldn't be happening. It's pointless. He just wants to talk. So just let him Toronio out. P.S. If you see this, Luca, I'm really sorry. You're having to go through all this hate, and just know all of us support you no matter what.
I'm back, guys. So basically, I was at my friend's birthday party, and she had Anna's Snapchat login for streaks because they're friends. So I told her that I wanted to look at it because I'm nosy. Guess what the fuck I found? Anna's other friend, let's call her Maya, was named as My World with a fucking heart emoji after. I wouldn't be mad if it weren't for the fact that Anna used to have a crush on Maya, and Anna literally told me while we were dating how happy she was with her little moments with Maya. So I confronted her about it on Thanksgiving, and it went pretty well. She apologized and said she meant to change it but never got to it. But I'm not naive. And I know that was a shitty lie. But I was still so in love with her that I let it slide and we were good until we weren't. Like a few months after that, I see her holding hands with another girl. Let me give you some backstory on this girl. Let's call her April. So me and April are friends, kinda. We played volleyball together, but that's about it. When I told her I liked Anna, she told me some surprising stuff, like how Anna likes her and another girl 2 years below our grade. Like, what the hell? April is also really pretty. Not to be a perv, but she has a nice voice and carries herself so well. I did have a small crush on her at one point, but she's religious, so she can't date girls. Anyway, so that's April. Her and Anna knew each other since last school year. And before you guys go crazy, yes, I am jealous of April. She's just so much prettier and everyone seems to love her, which sadly includes my girlfriend Anna, well, ex-girlfriend, but you get my point. So I was really upset about that because I really wanted a future with this girl. I still do. So we talked about it, which also somehow ended up with me also apologizing for getting too jealous. Honestly, there were so many red flags that I ignored that I haven't mentioned. I'm just telling the big parts. I'll be back with part 3. Bye, my fellow scissor citizens.
This account was meant to be a fun account, like, for traumatic shit, but I'm making a BlockBlast video. I've been seeing them all over my For You page. It was necessary. Anyway, but, like, okay, why did Hear Me Out turn into people saying, hear me out, and then, like, pulling their phone out and showing the most gorgeous thing ever that they know everybody's gonna agree with? Like, you're either whipping your phone out to show me the most gorgeous human being ever that you knew I was gonna agree with. You knew I was gonna go, oh my god, yes. And you said, hear me out, just because you wanted to hear that. Or you're whipping your phone out to show me the most disgusting thing ever and I want to throw up. Like, I also need to stop hearing people saying, hear me out, to the most, like, commonly agreed thing or person or whatever. Like, Billie Eilish, hear me out. Bitch, you're heard by literally 95% of the gay population. What do you mean? What do you mean, hear me out? No, I'm not hearing you out because you've been heard by everybody else. I'm hearing you out, you're heard, but no, I'm not hearing you out on you saying that. I feel like everybody, or most people, has that one family friend that is, like, married, older, and just, like, so fine, you know? I have that. We have a family friend. He is the most incredible thing I've ever laid my eyes upon. He is so genuinely sweet, and his personality is incredible. And one of my friends has literally admitted that the way he, like, talks and messages is attractive. Like, yes, but let me tell you, does nobody agree with me? Like, that's a hear me out. I pull up a picture of him and I say, hear me out. They go, no, I'm not fucking hearing you out. What is this shit? It's vile. Because, like, when I say he's older, I mean, like, as in he might be 4 times my age. But anyway, no, I'm not hearing you out. If you say hear me out and then show me the most, like, loved person ever, no, I'm not hearing you out.
Focus,
Hey guys, so, don't mind my crappy gameplay, by the way, but I'd like to talk to you about something. Yeah, so basically, my brother has had this friend since, like, they were, like, really young. I mean, like, really, really young. And I've known him too. his name is Bobby. Getting like the pool. And basically, after we picked him and my brother up one time, and then afterwards, my brother said something to my mum, and my mum was infuriated. Mind you, at the time, I was like 10. 10. And, basically, I overheard her talking to my brother in his room. And I overheard her saying that Bobby was gooning in the car, and I was in there. Yeah, and he wouldn't do it to my mom. He was grinning over me, and I was 10. He was 17. And then, like a few months later, he like blew over. Didn't really know what happened, but like my mum was like not letting him come over anymore or anything. And I heard my brother saying something about his other friend, saying something about me. But I didn't care what he said, so I said, what? And then my mum got so pissed. Like, she told my dad. My dad was infuriated. I don't even know what, like, was said, because, I didn't hear. He kept asking, like, Mum, what is it? Mum, what is it? And she was like, nothing. And I was, like, so pissed. I was like, just tell me, bro. And, yeah, so I was, like, really angry, but I couldn't show it because I didn't know, like, what was going on or anything, so that was not fun at all for me. And it was just, like, really hard. There was rant done. I'm probably going to do more rants because of a lot to rant about. Anyways, bye.
Secret spy account out.